Sarah Palin is running for a House of Representatives seat representing Alaska. She's the former mayor of Wasilla, the former partial term governor of Alaska, and former vice presidential running mate back in 2008. You might remember she quit being governor before the end of her term, and she is essentially giving up. And if I didn't think she was such a disaster for the country, I might feel a little bit bad for her, but I don't. Sarah Palin appeared on Steve Bannon's The War Room, and she said there, you know what? I'm no longer accepting donations. I've gotten rid of my campaign staff because they gave me bad advice. Let me interpret this for you. Sarah Palin has given up. She's trying to save money because it would be pointless to keep spending money because she's obviously going to lose. But look at the spin. I didn't know what way was up and down after I heard this the first time.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but sometimes you wonder, the people who are actually advising, working on campaigns, you got to wonder if they're really in it for the right reasons, because sometimes they give really crappy advice and effort. So I'm doing a lot of this myself. I'm not going to ask people for donations, though, which ticks off those in my campaign who and other campaigns, you know, because they look at this as a business and they get a cut of funds raised. I don't ask people for money because I've won all the races that I've been in over my life, except one, the big one. And I've done it being outspent 10-1 or whatever it is, because, you know, that's just
she'll be outspent 10-0 now.
I roll, and it's always worked well.
Yeah, and you can tell from the look on Steve Bannon's face, it's over for Sarah Palin. What this means is nobody is supporting me anymore. I'm out of money. No one's donating anyway, so I'll say I'm no longer accepting donations. As we talked about last week, Republican Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski is voting for Sarah Palin's Democratic opponent. People don't like that Sarah Palin quit being governor. A lot of Republicans in Alaska don't like Sarah Palin, and this is just the last nail in the coffin. I'm no longer having any staff, and I'm no longer accepting donations. You're giving up, Sarah. You're giving up, and my hope is, and I don't know if this will be the case, my hope is that this will really be the end of Sarah Palin's political career, a career that never really should have gotten started, but it did. And she is really, in a sense, a precursor to the Trumpism that exists today. Palin giving up, and it is yet another humiliation. You already know that you need a VPN to protect your privacy from your internet provider, from tech platforms, from hackers, and you've seen a ton of ads for different VPNs. They seem similar. Which one do you choose? There's really one thing I look at. Can it be independently verified that the VPN isn't logging your activity? That's why when we were looking for a VPN sponsor, we reached out to Private Internet Access, because Private Internet Access is the only VPN with a no-log policy that has been proven in court not once but multiple times. Their VPN is 100% open source. The code is public. Their server networks and management systems are independently audited by Deloitte to verify there is no logging. With their new next-gen server setup, it's also one of the only VPNs fast enough for streaming and other activities. My audience gets Private Internet Access for 82% off. That's just $2.11 a month, plus 3 months free. Go to piavpn.com/Pacman. The link is down below.